we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they've put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. I mean, but it's an opportunity to grow. You know, a lot of guys, Ernie, you put in this position, you know, you just kind of let the court be your refuge, man. Like, this guy is a strong kid. Strong kid.
So well said, Kenny. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan standing by.
On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At center, JaVale McGee. At point guard, Michael Carter-Williams. At the other guard position, Chris Middleton. At small forward, Jabari Parker. At the other forward position, Greg Monroe. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. And now your Charlotte Hornets starting five. At power forward, at 6'9", number 2, Marvin Williams. At former 6'7" from Kentucky, number 14, Michael Gilchrist. And at guard, 6'1" from UConn, wearing number 15, Kemba Walker. Command in the middle, standing 6'10" from Prentice High School, number 25, Al Jefferson. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 23, Freak. Your home team head coach is Scott Skiles. Let's hear it for your Charlotte Hornets.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Carter-Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. JaVale McGee is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. From the stripe, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
On defense, Charlotte, 4-point game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
Thanks a lot, Doris. It's tipped. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Passes it to McGee. Monroe up top. 6 on the shot clock. That's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Walker. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And yes, sir, that one drops. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And it's Middleton penetrating, and he gets it to go.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Fox a screen on Middleton. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. And a missed layup.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Middleton outside. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Back to Carter Williams. McGee a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Monroe wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
There's a screen by Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Count it from 12.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Bucks trail by 4. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Walker against Carter Williams. Walker the pass to Fox. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and it's certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. It's going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Now here's Freak. He has 7. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Hornets leading by 4. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Mayo out there with Carter Williams. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. Bass dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Fox has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Bucks trail by 6. Plumlee with the screen. Parker against Batum. Here's Carter Williams. It's rebounded by Charlotte, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Bass kicks to Batum. Now the pass to Lynn. Jefferson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Lynn. And it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Carter Williams. 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mayer. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Fades. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kemba Walker comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Middleton's checked in. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Plumlee with the screen. Middleton against Fox. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Parker's got 6.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Carter Williams against Walker. Parker with the steal. Carter Williams with it. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Plumlee with the screen. Back to Carter Williams. That's short off the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Carter Williams. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Kicks it to Middleton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what their offense through Parker. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Middleton. Parker, a screen on Fox. He used that pick to get in close.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. It's simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll.
2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Now here's Walker. He's got 6. Fox against Middleton. Fox, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Parker outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Carter Williams against Walker. It's tipped. Here's Fox.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Good season for him last year. First in 3-point shooting, and he was top 5 in field goal percentage. Never settling, always working to get a good look.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency.
The first one falls.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He's got 14 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Here's Middleton. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Outside, Walker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Parker. Milwaukee with the ball, trailing by 10. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 7. Now McGee. They set the pick. Back to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5. Shot off the screen. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Left side, Walker. Can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Carter Williams kicks to McGee. Here's Monroe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night. Charlotte leading by 8. Left side, Batum. He took good advantage of that screen.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's McGee. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Walker against Carter Williams. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Carter Williams, the pass to McGee. To the inside, Middleton, rejected by Fox. Carter Williams against Walker. At the elbow, Jefferson. Outside, Batum sinks the 3-pointer. He has 5.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Get into them
and then for Milwaukee. Hansbrough comes in for JaVale McGee.
And make your presence felt.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Charlotte. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here earlier.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Fox, and it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. Now here's Monroe. Good on the 13-footer. Monroe's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Hornets leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Pulls up, high post. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's McGee, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way, and it's blocked. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Feeds it to Carter Williams. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
For Milwaukee, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And the first one drops. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Carter Williams. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And that is good. And that's 17 points for Freak. Bucks trail by 12. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. That drops. Parker's got 10.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too
where the Hornets rank.
Get into
In field goal percentage, 7th in three-point field goal percentage, and they were in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Not bad, but room for improvement.
And as you said, there weren't many teams that scored with the efficiency that they did last season. They did a great job of being selective and working for the best possible shot.
And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. Bucks trail by 10. Carter Williams with it. Out-defended by Freak. Pass to Middleton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker the pass to Fox. Stolen by Middleton. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. Here's Kid Gilchrist. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And here's Middleton setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Antetokounmpo Tyler Hansbrough out there with Plumlee. Then it's Mayo. And it's Middleton in at the 1. Plumlee, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock to take the lead. The Hornets pull it in. Lynn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Lynn kicks to Hairston. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
First free throw is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. The Bucks also with the sub. JaVale McGee's checked in for Plumlee. Hornets leading by 4. Lynn with it. Now Mayo defending. Lynn dishes to Freak.
Bucks foul call. OJ That's his 4th personal foul. Going to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets. Milwaukee also making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Hansbrough. And it's Carter Williams in for Chris Middleton.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Mayo, that's good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Charlotte has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Lynn gets a screen from Fox. Lynn the pass to Jefferson. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Fox. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Shot by Mayo is no good. Charlotte leading by 7. Tries a 3. It's in from long range. One more from Fox. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Carter Williams. McGee is screen on Lynn. Here's Carter Williams. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Lynn kicks to Freak. And a wide open look for Lynn. It's rebounded by Mayo.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Charlotte has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Jabari Parker's checked in for Milwaukee.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Bucks trail by 10. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. Mayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Fox. Good D by Parker. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Monroe against Williams. And it's Parker in the corner. To the middle. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That one is off.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And he's good on the second.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
The turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
Outside Mayo. McGee against Jefferson. McGee dishes to Mayo. Screened by Monroe. Parker against Williams. The 19-foot shot. And McGee kicks to Mayo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Walker. Down low, here's Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 9. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Stolen by Walker. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. That's good.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
all right, Charlotte, now entering the court. The Hornets dance team, make some noise.
Charlotte leading by 9. Freak sets a screen for Walker. He feeds it to Freak. The shot. That one wide left. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Another miss by Middleton. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Fox a screen on Monroe. Walker. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Carter Williams. For Charlotte, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. There's the pick. And there's the feed to Williams. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Walker kicks to Freak. Parker with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Parker leading the charge. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Pass to McGee. 1:09 left in the game. Can't connect from short range. Carter Williams against Fox. Outside Williams. Left side Walker. Right over the D.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Charlotte.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Walker. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Parker outside. The 19-foot shot. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.